This is a leg workout. Ay, ay, ay. Live in action. Scary as shit. The view is still pretty awesome. Walking to that mountain over there. Do you guys know the way to Multiday? No? It hurts really bad. And I'm going to be mad, sad and angry. Hello and welcome back to Uncle Outdoors. Today it's just me because my uncle is at work. I'm going on a 3-day trip and today is the first day and I'm walking on top of a mountain called Himingen. I decided I want to place camp on top of the mountain so I can wake up really early in the morning so I can see the sunrise. I tried one time before and I failed because I was too late. The sun here in Norway rises now at this time of year at 3 AM ish. So I'm gonna put the alarm on my phone at 3 AM so I can wake up, make a cup of coffee, food and lay outside in my sleeping bag and watch the sunrise. And that's really exciting. The only problem is it's really steep to get up and down, but it isn't too bad the first day. The first day is really relaxing and it's going to be fine. But the second day I'm walking from Himingen to another mountain called Multiday. It's about 30 kilometers till I'll reach the bottom of the mountain. And from the bottom to the top, a normal person would use 4.5 hours. And it's about 8 kilometers. So tomorrow I will be walking 38 kilometers. On day 3 I'm walking from Multiday to my cabin. The reason I decided to go to my cabin is that I can get picked up because I really don't want to go home. Okay, so I need to take a quick break because it's cows close. But I need to take a quick break to get some water so I can hydrate and keep on walking. Oh, sweaty. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I'm walking closer to a bunch of cows making really much noise, and I'm not too big a fan of cows. They're big and they're scary, but let's see what happens. Okay, here they are, live in action. Scary as shit. And I really hate the cows. Or I don't hate cows. They taste good, but they don't need to know. Because I really don't like cows, I went in the forest and walked past them. I really don't like them. Ay ay. It's also a good thing that I see the cows now, because the cows are really close to the parking spot. Or the parking area. I don't know. So it's relief to know that I'm starting to get close. I've been walking for an hour now. I'm starting to feel it in my legs. Since the backpack is about 30 to 40 kilos, so let's say 35. I felt some drops of water and it looks like it's going to rain. But that's a part of the trip, I guess. The weather forecast said it's not going to rain today. In 2 days it's supposed to start raining. The good thing about being up on top of a mountain is that it's a lot of wind. And when it's a lot of wind, the mosquitoes can't bite me, they just get blown away. So that's what I'm aiming for, kind of. To look for a place where it's not too windy, but a bit wind. And the view. I think the view is the most important thing. To get a nice view when I wake up in the morning. The bad news, it started to rain. It's going to be kind of scary to walk up the mountain on wet rocks, but we hope for the best. And I'm starting to get hungry now, so I'm gonna find a place where I can make some food. It started to rain more, so luckily on the parking spot there's a bathroom, so I can stay there until the rain has calmed down. So hopefully it will calm down soon, because it doesn't look really tall, but I'm going to the top or down there, because that's the best place, I think. But let's see. Okay, so the cool thing about this place, you have these. When you need to fill up your water bottle, you just need to pump, and then you get water out, fresh water. I just filled up mine, so I get ready to go up to the mountain. And I just took a quick snack. Hopefully that's enough energy, or else I just need to stop another time. Luckily it stopped raining, so it looks like it's going to rain or come more rain. So I need to get up the speed and try to get on top before it starts to rain again. I have walked a couple 100 meters at the start of the climb. I started to feel it in the legs, but it will be rewarding when I get up on the top, like the feeling. But that feeling won't last long until, or it's gone now, because I remember I have to walk really far tomorrow. So yeah, that's the part. But the rewarding thing will come after I'm done with the trip, when I have reached my cabin on Thursday. I'm really excited to complete this mission and finally can say I have been on a real trip, or real camping trip here in Norway. So I feel more excited now than I did 5 minutes ago, and I see the mountain I'm going to tomorrow, and it's snow there. So is it going to be winter camping? Who knows? But yeah, we'll see. I've been walking maybe 300 meters, not even that, and it's really steep. It doesn't look steep, but I can tell you guys, this is a leg workout. I just found out I walked the wrong way. I didn't walk far until I realized, but it's still boring to walk back with the energy I have. But I think it will be fine, as long as I find the way back. Perfect. The trip up the mountain isn't that long, but it feels really long with this backpack on. Normally I use under an hour up, but I feel like I'm maybe going to use 2 or 3 hours. But the view is going to be worth it. A weird thing I am starting to get tired, but I don't really feel it in the legs. I feel it in my ass. I don't know why. Of every place that should hurt now is my bum. But it is what it is. But at this moment I don't feel like I'm going to complete the challenge, sort of, but I know I am. I just need food and some water. The cool thing about Himmingen, where I'm at now, is that some of the stops up you have small caves, and this is a bigger one. Maybe I can go inside. Whoa, I'm in, and it's not a big cave, unfortunately, but if it's really raining and too much wind, this is a good place to seek shelter, and the view is really nice. Oi, oi. It's really nice here. I'm really exhausted now, so I'm gonna have a quick break, hopefully a really quick one. Some water and a big bar. Yeah, it's 100 grams and it has almost 400 calories. A quick break, get some water, and then I'll be walking with the bar because it's really much bugs here. Okay, after a few more hours of hiking, I came to my destination. I chose this location because the wind comes from here, north, I think, and it's gonna blow all the bugs and mosquitoes away from me, so I don't have to get stung. And it's nice and flat here, so I can put up my tent, and I'm going to start not a fire, but yeah, I'm going to make food there. And around 3 a.m. tomorrow, it's going to be clear sky. The sky is going to be clear, so I can see the sunrise. Like I said, I tried to see the sunrise one time before, and I was a few hours late because I was up there about 6 a.m. in the morning, and the sun rises about 3 or 4 between 3 and 4 a.m. So I'm going to wake up, sit here and relax and just look at the sunrise, and I'm really excited. But now I'm going to set up my tent if it's going to start rain again, and I don't want to get wet. Okay, so I put up the tent, and because I'm up on a mountain, it's just rocks. When you can't use tent plugs, you still have the strings you can tie up to rocks. So I have taken all the ropes and tied them up to bigger rocks. For dinner, I'm going to have pulled pork, and I'm going to make it in this circle to try to block the wind. Okay, so now I'll put the water on, and it's starting. So now I just have to wait until the water is boiling, and hopefully I have enough for a warm cup of chocolate. I just made my food. I'm sitting kind of in my tent now because it's windy, and I made my pulled pork. I'm just gonna sit for a bit, and hot chocolate. It's going to be nice. Okay, so the pulled pork is now done, and oh, it's really windy. I'm going to take a taste. It's really good, and the hot chocolate, perfect. A beautiful view, delicious food. Being outdoors is the best thing ever. I really enjoyed this. Okay, now I have eaten up, and now we need to go to the top, of course. So we're gonna head up there and a bit further, because that isn't just the top. So let's go. I realize now I should have brought my sunglasses with me. I didn't think it was going to be sun. The weather forecast was wrong once again. You can't see it pretty well. The digital zoom isn't the best, but down there's my camp. And there's the view. Ah, it's beautiful. I love it. Okay, so I reached the top now, as you can see there. There's the top and there's some signs. But the view is just magical. But tomorrow I'm walking to that mountain over there. It's the you can't see it on camera, but it's snow on the mountain, and it's going to be a long walk. I think it's about 40 kilometers on foot, and it's going to be hard, mental and physical, I guess. But I don't need to go to the top. I can find another spot and just sleep there and walk further the third day. I think I have enough food for 4 days, so I can use 4 days if I want to, but the goal is to use 3 days. Okay, so I found a quiet place to sit and relax, and the view is just magical. Can't complain. I really enjoyed this. So I said on the way up, I don't think I can do this, but after getting some food and relaxed for a bit, I feel not completely ready for tomorrow, but just a tiny bit. It's going to be an extremely long hike. It's going to be an extremely long hike, and if I do it on that day, I'm going to be really happy, because the third day is just my cabin, and that ain't far. So I'm so excited. This trail reminded me of my other hobby, which is mountain biking, and I really want to ride down here one day. It's really steep, but it's really fun. Like, I haven't done it before, but I really want to. Like, you can't really see how steep it is on camera, but it's quite steep. But it's life is short, and you got to make life fun. You can't just sit still in front of a computer or whatever you do. You have to go out and make memories. When you turn old, and then you can't do that much. So that's one reason why I am on this trip. It's the experience. It's going to be hard, but the memory will last. It would be more fun if Uncle could join, but he has work, unfortunately, and that's life. Okay guys, I am really tired now. I am ready for bed. My pillow is my bag of clothes and a sweater on top, and I made quite a mess in here. Get ready for tomorrow, so I'll see you guys then. Good morning guys, just woke up now, and I need to get some breakfast, some coffee, and I just have to pack everything up and start walking. I have a long day ahead of me. As you can see, it's not 3 a.m. That's because it was cloudy. I woke up at 3 a.m. to go out and see, if it was clear sky or whatever, but it was too cloudy, I couldn't see the sunrise, so I just went back to bed. But the view is still pretty awesome. So I'm making breakfast though now. I'm using this one, Primus, and we're going to have some oatmeal, I think it's called. So hopefully it's going to be a good breakfast for a long walk. While the water is boiling up, I should be packing, but the tent is going to be at the bottom, so I just have to pack everything else. And I really want a cup of coffee now. I really want one. Okay, my food is now ready. It doesn't look really good, but hopefully it's good. And my coffee. Hot, but really good. Okay, I have eaten up the breakfast, so now I'm packing and wash the stuff. And I have to pack all this mess. Oh yeah. Okay, so now I packed everything up and put the rocks away so it looks kind of natural. Now I should get down to the parking area because I have to go to the bathroom, and then we'll set off for a long hike. Okay, I made it down from the mountain. It took me exactly 30 minutes. So I'm just going to the parking spot, send some quick messages to everyone that I'm okay, and I'll start the trip. Okay, now I have started my way into my first kind of stop, which is Gavlesjå. It's a big lake, and I know the way there without a map, but from Gavlesjå to Mælefjell I need a map. But luckily I have a map on my phone, which doesn't need internet connection, because there no connection to internet or whatsoever in here. So I remember this place really good because I've been here so many times, but especially with that bridge. We were here with my old class for many years ago, and all of my class are addicted to phones, or they were addicted to my phones. I think they still are, but we were far in there. We were with Gavlesjå, and they went to the parking area because that's the only place they have service. And I know this place, so I wanted to have some fun when it was pitch dark. I got an order from my teacher to go pick them up because it was getting really late. So I was running to the parking spot, but then I heard them over there, so I decided to hide here. So I hid there maybe 5 minutes or so because they're slow. When they came down the road, they couldn't see me because it was pitch dark. I jumped out and scared them so much. I feel kind of bad now because one person peed themselves. I felt a little bad, but it was worth it in my opinion. The one thing I wish I had right now is walking sticks. I'm starting to get a bit tired in my legs, but so if I had some walking sticks it would be awesome. I have walked 1 hour and 15 minutes now, I think, and many hours to go. So it will be exciting to see how it goes. Will I reach my destination, or do I have to put up a camp somewhere else? Okay, so I wanted a walking stick, so I made one, and hopefully this will make the uphill hiking easier and more enjoyable. hopefully. I've been walking for 2 hours, I think, soon, and and my plan, or my original plan, was to bring my drone, but tomorrow it's gonna rain really much, so tomorrow is going to be a kind of mental challenge day. It won't be much physical because it's not a long way, I think, from Marfjell to my cabin. So it's just walking in the rain, and the backpack will get heavy because things get wet. Yeah, but look at the view. I can tell you it's much better in real life. It's still pretty good. So soon I will find a small river, so I will make some food because I'm starting to get hungry. Okay, so I found a place to sit and I'm going to make some food here. And the really nice thing is I have a clear view of the water, and there's much fish here. I see them jump up and down. So I'm boiling the water. It's starting to boil now, and I'm going to have this now. It's kebab. I'm really excited because I really like kebab, and I think it should taste good. Okay, so now the food is ready. It looks really good, and I had enough hot water to make a cup of hot chocolate. I'm happy now that I can finally get back my energy because I'm really tired. I've walked about 9 kilometers and I have 30 to go ish. It's good. I thought day 2 was going to be really hard. It is going to be hard. I'm not at my destination yet, but I've walked, I have 5-6 kilometers until I'm at the bottom of the mountain. That's where the hard thing starts, but as you can see here, it's really pretty. This is by far the best trip I've been on. It would be better if someone was with me, but work, because it's a Wednesday now, or else I'm having the time of my life, so I can't complain really. There's a river I had to cross. According to the map, it should be a nice easy place to go over the river, but no, I had to place down rocks. I almost fell into the river, but I came over and I am dry-ish, but I found some sheep. I'm gonna ask them if they know the route to Multiday. Excuse me, do you know the way to Multiday? Excuse me. No. I don't think he wants to talk to me, or she. Oh, pissing. Excuse me. Do you guys know the way to Multiday? No? Okay. Do you know? I don't think they know. I found some more sheep I can ask. Excuse me. Do you guys know the way to Multiday? No? Excuse me. Do you guys know the way to Multiday? No? I guess I smell. Yes, hello. Do you know the way to Multiday? Do you know the way? No? Oh, okay. Do you guys know? Right? I don't think they know the way to Multiday, so I'm on my own. To be honest, I think it was kind of rude of them to not tell me the way to Multiday. Maybe I can find some other sheeps who wants to talk to me. Excuse me, do you know the way to Marfjell? You're steering. Do you know the way to Marfjell? My name is Rob. No, okay. I think I smell. I haven't showered in 3 days. Maybe that's why they're running. I'm walking through a forest now. I hope that I don't need to go down. Oh yeah, because I have to walk up again a few 100 meters, maybe a kilometer that way. And I'm really happy that I found the stick, because if I didn't have had the stick, I would have fallen in the river when I walked past. So I feel really lucky that I brought the stick with me. I came to Grunningsdalen and I just set up camp so I can get some food and be ready for the trip up the mountain. I think I'm going up there and walking all the way around. I'm not completely sure, so I may not reach my destination, so I'm going to set up camp another place. So it still will be on Himingen, now Marfjell, but we'll see. My feet are starting to get kind of red, so I will put on new tape and hopefully that will hold. Let's see. I just found out I forgot my stick. I really miss it, but nah. It helped me walk to make things easier, so it's a big bummer I forgot my stick. Okay, quick update. I feel fine, but I overstepped, so it hurts when I walk, but I contacted my dad, said what happened and asked what he thinks, and I don't want to give up. I feel after I came up the last hill, I really don't want to give up, but my right foot hurts like really much, so it's a question of what he says and just waiting for an answer. Okay, so I talked with my dad and back and forth on the Garmin, and he said he's gonna pick me up. I am really upset because I really wanted to do this trip, but I was really tired when I got up the hill and I didn't quite see where I was stepping, and then poof, overstepped. So if I didn't overstep, this trip would be awesome, but now I'm making my way back to the car, and then I'm going to be mad, sad and angry at myself, of course, because I really wanted to do this trip. I planned this trip in many weeks. I planned this trip many weeks, and I've used many weeks for preparing and gathering stuff, so I was ready. This backpack is of course really heavy, but I think it's why it hurts more than usual when I overstepped. So it is what it is. Next time, I'm not sure. I have to see what this incident does to me. Yes, I'm not sure now what the future of camping for me will be like. I said everything can happen on a trip. This trip I overstepped 2 times actually. When I was walking down the mountain, I overstepped once again. It hurts really bad. So luckily my mom and dad are on their way to pick me up. Luckily the Garmin saved everything. So a Garmin is a really nice tool to have. If I didn't have the Garmin now, who knows what would happen? Who knows what would have happened to me now? Ow. So, especially when you're alone, a satellite telephone phone or something, everyone should have. So, yeah. We'll see how it feels when I get closer to the parking area. But anyways, thank you guys for joining me on my failed adventure, and hopefully next time we will complete the adventure and I can be happy. So thank you guys.